everybody, it's me Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back to my regular viewers, and if you're new here I hope you enjoy this vlog. So welcome to this week's Friday Sews. I can't believe it's the end of April pretty much already, but here I find myself. The sun is blinding me today and I have no other opportunity to film, so I'm sorry if I'm squinting at you, you'll have to just cope with it. Okay, so Friday Sews is where I talk to you about everything that I've been doing in the world of sewing and let you know what I'm going to be doing in the week ahead. So let's kick off. So first of all, let's talk to you about what I'm wearing. Now, this actually is a little bit of a cheat because it's not actually finished. It is my Zara jumpsuit. I'll stand up for you. Now, I can't show you the full... Oh, let me just move back a little bit. I'll try and show you the full... as full as I can. So this was just a wearable toile that I made out of this fabric that I got from Sewing Social that I went to a couple of weeks ago, and there was quite a lot of it, and I thought, you know what, this would look great as a ZD. It's a free fabric that I got, so let's use it as a bit of a toile. And I'm glad I did toile it because there are some fit changes that I'd want to make. So first of all, I haven't hemmed the sleeves or the bottoms of the trousers, which there we go. So I haven't hemmed it, but some of the things that I want to do differently next time is the shoulders come a little bit forward here, so I think next time I need to take a little bit of this out because I don't know if you can see it here, there's quite a bit of excess in the back, so I'm thinking I need to just adjust the shoulders. I'm not sure what adjustment I need to do, whether I need to just take some out of the back, which obviously will pull it up and get rid of this excess, or do something to the shoulder, so I'll have to have a play around with that. If you know what adjustment I need to do, let me know. The other thing is there's a lot of excess fabric here. Just going to stand up. So I do find this on a trouser that I have a short, my upper torso is normal, but this part of my body is quite short. This is where my short legs are. So I do find that with trouser patterns I sometimes have to take some out of here. So I think if I did this again I'd probably take a good wedge out of this here, which would obviously make a difference, or I can, because the crotch is quite low, or higher the crotch, but either way there needs to be some work here. But apart from that, I'm really happy with it, and I will wear this because it's fine. Other adjustments that I'm going to probably make, I didn't think it said to interface the belt, but I would interface the belt next time, and I think I would interface the little holey bit that I think I'd put a bit of reinforcement in here as well, the little hole where the belt comes out. But apart from that, I'm really happy with it. So I popped this on today because I wanted to show you it. I will finish off hemming it. I wasn't going to because I was going to do some adjustments to it, but I think actually I'm just going to leave this one as it is, have it as something to just potter around the house in. So I'm just going to hem the sleeves and hem the trousers. And obviously once it's finished I'll share it on Instagram. So that was my first make. So the JD, so the size that I made in the Zadie was a size 12, and my measurements put me in a 14, but from what I'd read it's probably best to size down. So I saw, oh, and actually did it put me in a 14 to 16 actually, but from what I'd read to size down 1 or 2 sizes, so I actually sized down to a 12, and that's probably fine. You know, if I continue to lose a bit of weight I'll probably have to size down again, and I quite like an oversized fit, but this is oversized enough for me, so I'm happy with it. Okay, what other makes have I done this week? I have made this beautiful dress here. Is the Vogue, a very easy Vogue V9237, which is this swing dress. I've been informed this is a swing style dress, and I made it in this fabric that I got from Stitching Ink subscription box that I was kindly gifted, and it's got this beautiful gather on the back, which is really nice and perfect for colour blocking. And again, I wanted to twirl this outfit because I have some lovely fabric from Liberties that I was thinking of making this in 2 different colourways, and thought this would be a perfect dress to do that in. So I'll put a picture in of me wearing this. I'm not a floral person normally, which is why I've used this to twirl, but actually I quite like it. I think I've got quite a lot of nice compliments on it. And if you want to know a little bit more about that pattern, if you head over to my Stitching Ink unboxing, I'll put the link up above, then I talk through what size I made, etc. and what I thought of the pattern. So that is my second make that I did this week. And then I've made some progress on my second blouse, which, you know, it's going to be touch and go whether I get this done or not. But this is my carry blouse, which is a lot more complex than I realised, to be honest with you. I underestimated it. So it's complicated because it's got button placket, which I'd never done before, sleeve cuffs, which I'd never done on a shirt before. It's got a collar. So yeah, I have done the one sleeve now. I have another sleeve to do, I have the buttons to put on, and I have some hand sewing to do around the collar. So still quite a little bit to do there, but I'm planning on taking this to a sewing social that I'm going to tomorrow, so I can talk about that a bit more in a minute, but that's where I'm going to plan to finish that off, and that should be enough time to get that finished. And the buttons that I finally decided to use for this are gorgeous. Let me just show you. These are just a plastic button that are gold, but they've got this lovely like texture on them. Hopefully that's coming up nicely, and I think they are going to look absolutely, it's very hard to show you, very absolutely gorgeous against that lovely cream background. So that is what I'm going to be taking to the sewing social. And these buttons I got off Etsy, I'll put a link to them below, and I got loads. I think I got about 20 for about £3.50, so that was a bargain, because it does take quite a lot of buttons, this shirt. And I'm excited that I'm going to be able to use my new faff machine for my buttonholes on this dress, on this shirt, so that's going to be exciting. For those of you that don't know, I've got a new machine, my faff machine, which is still to be named. If you want to watch the unboxing on that, I will put a link up above for you to have a look at that unboxing as well. And finally, let's move on to my selfless sewing that I've been doing. Now, what I've actually found myself is in a situation where I've been doing alterations for people. I have altered 4 pairs of my husband's jeans selflessly. Thank you. Which I've done, and then I also, my daughter decided she had a pair of gingham trousers ready to shop brought, ready to wear, that she decided she wanted to turn into shorts. So what did she do? She just hacked them with some scissors, and they looked like they were street urchins, kind of back in from the 1800s shorts. They were raggedy. Oh, that's nice. So I evened them all up and I hemmed them, and she's got these cute little pair of shorts now, but I don't have them. She's got them somewhere in her room, and no one's going. I don't want to go in her room. It's a horrible teenager room. And then the final thing that I actually got round to doing was completing Alice's little cute t-shirt. So this t-shirt fabric is a cotton jersey from Little Legs Fabric, and this was the fabric that I bought just so I could do this orange top stitching, and I'm very happy. Did the top stitching on my new machine and it looks gorgeous. And I used Mariflex thread, and I used a little label, which I'm a bit annoyed about because I did cut off some of the writing, but it says moves in her home way, and it's a neon orange one with a little flower on it, and that was from Hey So Sister, and I love that. I haven't got any pictures of her in it yet, but I think it's a really cute little t-shirt. And this is the Waves and Wilds raglan tee, which I make lots of. It's such a quick sew, and yeah, very, very happy with it. So talking of selfless sewing, there is only a few days left of the Selfless Sew April 23 challenge, which me, Crystal from my social thread, and Claire from Stitch Hem Sew are hosting. We've been sharing all of the prizes and all of the vloggers that have been involved in the challenge over on Instagram, and we've been really enjoying to see all of your works in progress. So yeah, it's been great. We've still got a couple of days to enter, so if you want to look at the rules, I'll put a clip here of the rules. And yeah, if you want to post your selfless sewing make, and it can be for anybody other than yourself, even a pet, then you need to post it on the 30th of April under the hashtag Selfless Sew April 23, and tag myself, Crystal and Claire into it. So plans for this week. So tomorrow I'm going to be going to a sewing social again, and this is being run by Bex from What Bex Sews in Northampton. Very excited. It's about an hour away from me, so it's not, you know, it's not right around the corner like the last one was, but I'm enjoying going. I'm going to take this shirt, this carry shirt, which is my second entry for Sew April Blouse 23, and get that finished hopefully, and also try and get going on my friend's robe that I still haven't cut out yet. yeah, I'm making her the Ligan robe for her birthday in July. You know, it doesn't matter if I don't get it done for the Selfless Sew challenge. The fact that I've started it will be enough of a result for me. So they're the things I want to try and aim to get started this week. I also have some vlogging that I want to be doing, so I really want to get my vlog recorded for my Little Miss So and So unboxing. I've obviously already unboxed it, chosen the fabric, and I've also made the item, so I just need to film it and get that launched. So hoping to do that over next week and get that up for you to watch, because I know you love those unboxings. I also want to film my May plans video, but then also I've been thinking about my summer holiday. Now I'm only going away for a week this year because I've not got loads of money this year because of getting married last year, but we're going away to Spain, and I really want to think about over May and June and July getting together my makes for that summer holiday, so I can really focus my plans over the next couple of months around that holiday wardrobe. And some of those things include like swimming costume, caftans, dresses, etc. So that is something that I really just want to film a plans video on just for my holiday. That's really all I've got planned for this week, because we will be choosing the winners of the Selfless Sew April challenge next week, so that is something that I need to have some free time to do as well. Other exciting stuff to show you is I've had some happy posts, quite a lot of happy posts this week. So first of all, I've had from the lovely Judy at Running So and So. She messaged me to, obviously she advised me to go to David Drummond for my machine, which I thank her for so much because it was great advice. And she said that she recommends these titanium really strong needles for the machines, and asked me if I had any, and I said no, and she sent me some free, just sent me them out of the kindness of her heart. And they're these organ titanium needles, and she's got a selection pack, 75, 80s and 90s, and apparently they last 10 times longer than a normal needle, so that's amazing. And they came in this little envelope with this little note here, and it was a really lovely, I hope she won't mind me reading it out. She's put, I hope these needles help you enjoy your new machine even more. They last 10 times longer. And then she's also put, thank you for making sewing so enjoyable and encouraging more and more people to enjoy a hobby I have since I was 4. Thank you, with love, Judy. And I thought it was really lovely. So that's going to go on my pin board. Thank you so much, Judy. I really appreciate you thinking of me and sending them to me. So also I've had had a lovely message from Grace, who is the Nan That Sews MK on Instagram. She messaged me saying, would you make use of a gathering foot for your faff? Because I think her faff, her machine has permanent IDT, so only uses IDT foots, whereas mine is, I can take mine off and put it back on again. So I said, of course I would, love that, thank you. So she sent me the faff gathering foot, which is amazing, so I need to learn how to use that. But yes, I've got that for my machine now as well. And she also sent me a lovely little card with this doggy on it. How cute is he? And she's put, as promised, enclosed is an envelope, is the gathering foot for your faff, and also something for Alice, Happy Sewing Grace. And in there was some chocolates for Alice. So I don't think I'll give them all in one go, but how lovely was that? So thank you again, Grace, that was lovely. And I'll put my card up as well on my notice board, so whenever I need to get a little smile on my face, I can look at all the love that I get from everybody that sends me happy post. Right, the final thing that I want to talk about is my brand ambassador for Sew Confident. So if you watched my last week's Friday Sews, I talked to you all about how I'm going to be a brand ambassador, or I am a brand ambassador for Sew Confident, which is a sewing school and haberdashery fabric shop in Glasgow. They do also have a franchise in Chorley and also in Dundee, but the lovely Jenny, it's Jenny's business, and she owns the Glasgow store, and that's who I'm going to be brand ambassador for. And currently at the moment they are doing their CCC challenge, which is Confident Capsule Collection. And there's a 3-day challenge that has been run on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and it was non-sewing related. So it's a sewing challenge, but no sewing involved. And basically each day there's been a live that Jenny's done where it's got all the community together, and she's given us little mini challenges. The first day was to take a photograph of your sewing space or your sewing tools and put it in the group Facebook chat, and that's just been so interesting to see everybody's sewing spaces, and some of them are really tidy. which mine isn't. And then day 2 was all around having a vision of you in some gorgeous outfit or gorgeous clothing going somewhere, and I think I used a lovely dress on holiday in a Liberty silk. And then the day 3 challenge was to pull all that together and put it into an actual vision board for something that you want to make. And I'm going to do mine on my summer holiday. I haven't done it yet, but I need to get it up on there. And don't worry, if you haven't joined the challenge yet, you can still join, and you don't have to take part in the challenge if you don't want to. There are loads and loads of prizes, which, you know, there's a lots of different prizes. There's fabric, there's Liberty fabric, there is a free place on the course that Jenny runs, which is worth up to £650. And there's different prizes for different levels, but yeah, it's just a really good fun challenge. And day 1, 2 and 3, you can, if you do all 3 of those, you can do it retrospectively. All the lives are on Facebook, so you can watch them back. So it all comes to fruition on Sunday, where on Sunday Jenny is doing a live at 7 o'clock masterclass, and it's all around fitting. And she's doing a masterclass which is completely free on how to cut out the correct size pattern, not only for your size but also your style. Because obviously, remember, sometimes like this Sadie, for example, it's a very oversized fit, but not everybody likes an oversized fit. So she talks to you about ease, and she's going to be talking to you about how to incorporate that into what size to choose. So I know we all have struggled in the past with cutting the right size and getting that fit just right. So this is free, guys. It's a free course by a sewing teacher on fit, so it's worth just signing up for that. She'll also be announcing the winners of the prizes, and you have till 3 p.m. on Sunday to get signed up and retrospectively go back and enter the challenge. So I have a link to this in the notes below. Please click my link and it will take you through to the sign up page, and if you sign up, you can, as I say, get involved as well. And I'd love to see you there on Sunday at 7 o'clock. And that links me into my fabrics have arrived. So as part of the brand ambassadorship, not only promoting this challenge, I also will have the lovely privilege to be able to choose some fabrics from Jenny's wonderful curated selection. And she doesn't buy cheap fabrics. They are mostly Liberty, Atelier Jupe, Fabric Godmother, all the lovely, you know, designer fabrics. So I couldn't wait to choose my fabric, and I couldn't quite believe that I could choose those fabrics as well. So I've chosen 2 fabrics for June and July. I am making a garment that I will send to Jenny, and she will display in her shop window to help promote the fabrics, and then afterwards I get to keep the garment. So 2 fabrics. My June make is going to be all around pride, summer pride, so thinking bright, bold colours. And I am going to be making the Ingrid dress by Homer and Howes, which I've had my eye on for a while. And this is the fabric. It's a Liberty cotton poplin, and it's called, let me look at my notes, the Adam Sapphire print. And it was originally created in 1976, and it's an adaptation of a floral design. So obviously I don't usually like florals, but Jenny suggested this, and I actually love that it's kind of got a camouflage print in it, and I quite like that. So it almost looks textured, so I've gone with that. I've got 2.5 meters to make this beautiful dress. It's so soft. I have quite a few Liberty fabrics in my stash, but I've never actually made one up, so this is going to be very, very exciting. Can't wait to make it. I have got a bit of time, obviously, but I don't want to rush it. I want to take it really slowly, because this has got to be beautiful on the inside and out, because it's going to be not just me seeing the inside of it. So that's my first fabric. This is in stock. It comes in 2 colourways. There's a more muted tones. This is called Bright. The theme of July's make is basically Barbie, think pink. So, well, as we know, that's my favourite colour at the moment, and I've had my eye on this fabric for a while, and I love oranges, but now I love pink as well, and this is the fabric. You'll recognise it if you like Fabric Godmother. It is the Bonnie Viscose Eco Vera Satin in the pink colour way. And I have 3 meters of this, and I am going to make a wilder gown, but a wilder gown with a bit of a difference. I'm going to do the sleeveless hack. So I need to do a trial of this because I think I need to hire, because it's a raglan sleeve, I think I need to hire the armhole so that you don't have any side boob, because no one wants to see the side of my boob, and I don't really want to show the side of my boob, so I definitely need to do that. But yes, I think 3 meters without the sleeve is going to be perfect, and I just think, although it's like a high neck, because it'll be sleeveless, it'll be perfect for summer, that summer evening dinner date on holiday in Spain. So yeah, I think that's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Can't wait to make that up with my pink lipstick. Very Barbie. So what do you think of those fabrics? Are they not just amazing, amazing? So I hope you decide to join in the challenge as well. Please, please, please click the link, sign up, doesn't cost you anything, and I'd love to see you in that masterclass on Sunday. Please, 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 if you've liked this video, please click the like button, and if you don't subscribe already to my channel, please consider subscribing. That's all for me for now, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.